shotgun you crafted in the Infinite Forge is reacting to the sundial. An onboard transponder is broadcasting coordinates. A path through the sundial, crossing 2 time periods. The prophecy blueprint you used to create the perfect paradox must have included this broadcast. If you can open up the initial chamber, I can align us to the first time period the broadcast is referencing. This is new. Topographical scan confirms this is Mercury circa the Dark Age. Incoming signal on an old emergency band. Hold on.
I repeat, this is SAINT-14. The Fallen have overrun Zephyr Station. If you can hear this, turn back.
Saint, hold your position. You have an armed guardian incoming.
Who is this?
Just stay alive, Titan.
All is lost, Guardian. Get out of here! I'll hold them off for as long as I can! The Fallen cannot be stopped! They do not negotiate! Their bargains are lies! I've watched them burn and pillage whole villages in the Cosmodrome! Gah! I've watched Drags eat children! They envy us. Their legend, the Traveler chose them before us. And they will kill. They will torture. They will maim to earn their machine god's favor. They like the Traveler gave to us. It only brings more violence. Your strength is sight to behold! What has all your strength come to? Our people are dying on Earth! They died here on Zephyr Station! Another minute and they would have eaten my ghost. Fallen are monsters.
Some are. Are you fit to fight, Titan?
I was supposed to protect these people. I should be dead.
You're stronger than you think.
Not strong enough. What is this?
The perfect paradox, built by my guardian out of spare parts, and light, and sheer will to aid you.
It's beautiful.
I probably shouldn't be showing you this, but when has that ever stopped us? This is the last safe city of humanity. Hundreds of years from now. During the day, there are children laughing in the streets. When night falls, the people sleep in their homes, not against the walls, weapons in hand, like the early days.
Like my people.
These are your people, Saint. They're descendants. If you quit the fight, maybe you'll live forever. Your ghost will protect you no matter what. But this last city might never happen.
Everything I've ever built has died. I've buried most of the people I've met. I can't do this. Not anymore.
We all make our own choices. Good luck, Titan.
Okay, well, we're back in orbit. That was I mean, that's probably a lot to show him, definitely, in one, like, just to show him the entire city, for sure. I agree with Ghost. Return to Osiris. Okay. But I'm assuming taking him back right away obviously is not the right thing to do yet, because there's probably a lot of events that he needs to complete in order to actually have the last city exist in the long run. So that's super cool. Like, I'm glad that they kind of tossed that into the storyline. Let's see what Osiris has to say himself in regards to that particular memory.
Okay, let's check the tower databases to make sure we didn't just wreck the entire timeline. Querying SAINT-14. Records state he was a former commander of the tower. He vanished on a final mission to Mercury in search of the exiled warlock Osiris. Well, those are the big beats. Timeline intact. Good job, Saint. But our trip's not over. That broadcast I picked off the perfect paradox marked one more set of coordinates within the sundial.
Okay, Osiris greets you with a fire in his eyes you've never seen before. You met SAINT-14 on Mercury. That was his first off-world mission for the Speaker. Those fallen were House of Rain, the lowest of their clans. House Dusk took their colors during the Red War. He speaks quickly, nervously. He shakes his head. You mention 2 coordinates broadcast from the perfect paradox. He nods eagerly at you, but his mind is clearly elsewhere. The sundial is spent, but it only needs time to recharge. I'll alert you when it's ready for another jump. Oh, already? Okay. Alright, Osiris greets you with a curt nod. With a curt nod, never heard of that. He looks excited to see you. I've picked up a distress signal inside the Vex network that was not there until recently. A signal that originated from SAINT-14's ghost. I need you to find it. Alright, well, I guess we're off to the forest then. Do I have this? No, I don't. Alright.
The Red Legion is still active. Their timelines have fractured into unstable variants. I'm afraid your work is far from done.
Alright, so the Vex transponders are put in place. Now, apparently we found SAINT-14's ghost. So we are at the cistern. And I believe, so I've looked for a while, it's not to your left or anything like that. It's actually like, there's another mark on your map that pops up, which I missed. So, definitely have to go inside here to the right. And let's see if we can find what we are looking for. I don't think that gate was one of it. Oh, this place. Yeah, okay. Oh. Okay, let's get SAINT-14's ghost.
I've killed enough of you to end the war. And you took my light. I guess that makes us even. What?
So I'm hoping Osiris has something that he can revive his ghosts with, and not make us go on another mission again. Osiris's eyes narrow as he takes the ghost shell from you. The words you have heard when you found this were Saint's last. He shakes his head. The sundial is nearly ready for another jump, but it's hungry for light. Yeah, great. Here we go again. So we're back, going into the sundial once more. See what Osiris has to say. Okay, Osiris welcomes you back with a curt nod. Again, weird. You have everything you need for another trip through the sundial. When you're ready, access the terminal. He watches you eagerly. Take your time. So another thing, I also went and got the Devil's Rune, which you can see. And this is a sidearm. This thing is like a laser, so I'll show you actually a bit of gameplay. You can get the spec or whatever for it running the sundial. I don't know how many times if it changes. You know, I don't know if it's random generated. I got on the first try. And then you just do a quick mission in the Twilight Gap, and that's it.
What are you waiting for? Last words? Finish it, cowards!
Now where are we? Let's see. Topographical readouts match near-present Mercury. This is before I found you. And after SAINT-14 launched his last mission to find Osiris.
Guardian, you're back. Just in time. I was about to send my ghost away. I'm afraid that Martyrmind has taken my light. But now that you're here, be fair. In my bones. Martyrmind! Time to die! It's been a long time, my friend. I've chased your memory for centuries. You should go now. Those who could kill me are dead. You've made sure of that.
And what if the Vex take your light again?
Impossible. It cost them everything to build the Martyrmind. When you crushed it, they were doomed.
You want us to leave you? You'll be stuck here for years.
You have both done plenty. Just open the infinite forest gate. I'll meet you the long way around, at the end. What's a few more years of fighting Vax?
Okay, I was a little confused because Osiris is not standing in here. However, it wants me to come back this way. Time to save SAINT-14. Welcome back
If we did
to
this
the real
right,
world.
Saint should be waiting for us in the forest. Let's hope he's still alive.
My name is SAINT-14. They call me the greatest titan who ever lived. But I would be dead if not for you. Since the day I met you, I swore I would make it my duty to follow your example. I'm still trying.
I didn't think it was possible. I had given up. I spent lifetimes looking for Saint. A dozen of my echoes lost their minds before I retired them. Part of me wishes you were there to see it, to feel what I felt when I surrendered. But then where would we be? What you've done today, this is amazing. Saint will need your help. The world has changed since he last walked free. In his youth, he talked often about the Guardian who inspired him. I should have guessed it would be you.
Journey's End. Osiris looks at you with a warmth you've never seen from him. Thank you, he says. You saved a legend of the city today, and a friend of mine. His eyes harden. But I'm afraid I still need your help. Saint will want to speak with you. There's more work to do in the sundial and beyond. He nods. Whenever you're ready.
Look at this place. I cannot believe what this city has become. To be home again. To hear of the Red War and see the scars. So much has changed. I was not here when the city needed me most. But regret does not serve us. We must look to the future. We must find hope again. There is no more time to waste. On my journey here, I wondered how the city could best use me. Now I think I know. Together, we will shine brighter. We will build a beacon to call all who are lost home. You will fight, and I will build. But for now, my skull needs rest.
A hero's welcome. SAINT-14 is overwhelmed by how much the city has changed, but he's happy to be home. He has a plan to build a beacon that will help guide Guardians and Lightless alike to the last city, and he would like your help. While you handle matters matters in the field, he will build, and together you'll create a monument to the last safe city of Earth. Okay, ooh, what are these? Tribute to the colonies. Bothers of Allah.
I've come to expect great things from you, Guardian. You never wavered when the tower fell, when Cade died. I rely on you when all else fails, but this, rectifying the past, I could not expect. Today you saved the life of a Titan, no more, no less, and for that, I'm grateful. He might not say it to your face, but Saint idolizes you. He'll need your help reacclimating to all of this. Do what you can.
Let's hope your journey to help Saint doesn't have any unintended consequences for our timeline. Even the Warlock orders don't fully understand the ramifications. The Speaker exiled Osiris for less. But I know you'll stop at nothing to right a wrong. Eris says that Guardians are bound to lives of loss. We don't usually get to see our old friends again after they've passed. So thank you for this. Just try not to make this a habit.
Alright, I believe that
Reliable
is
associate.
everything. So, I think the remaining stuff is just what SAINT-14 wants you to do once he gets you in the tower. So, for example, let me actually load this up here. So one of the big things is a quest, and it's this. So gather crucial components from powerful Fallen, Vex, and Cabal throughout the system. So this is like the cornerstone that you've seen right in the front of the tower the moment you load in. This is something that he wants us to do, and I have no idea what it is, but maybe I'll toss it in a future video. If you guys like the Season of Dawn and the videos that we post, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and of course, stay tuned for more content. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Keep on gaming, folks. See you then.